Hi, my name is Sadari P.T. Brown. I'm here to discuss with you a question that was sent to me. The question is, how do you feel about the idea of Barack Obama as a Muslim being an insult and being used as a reason not to vote for him? Well, I believe I already discussed this issue with the commentary that I gave on the word Muslim. Simply put, associating Barack Obama as a Muslim is an insult to not only Senator Obama, but to Muslims. Simply put, Obama is a Christian, has been a Christian for the last 20 years. At the end of the day, he has no affiliations with being a Muslim. He hasn't practiced Islam. So it's an insult to Muslims when you demonize and use the word Muslim to associate Obama as a reason for not voting for him. If you're not going to, everybody have their own opinion on why they're not going to vote for someone. But don't use religion as a reason not to vote for anyone. Don't use their race as a religion not to vote for them, and definitely don't use their sex as a reason not to vote for them. You should never use someone's religion, their sex, or their race as reasons to not vote for someone. Not vote for someone because, and definitely don't use the reason that he's a Democrat not to vote for him. You should vote for people. You should vote for people on their ideas, on where they stand on the issues. You should vote whether or not he believes in abortion or he doesn't. How he stands on education. How he stands on the economy. How he stands in his affiliation for the war in Iraq, or how he stands in terms of his feelings toward China or Walmart. Issues like that matter. How does he stand about pro-business, pro-life, anti-business, unions? Things of that nature are what we should be voting for in this election, in any election. We need to vote on the issues, not these nonsense issues such as race, religion, how old someone is. Things of that nature to me just shouldn't matter. A person's religion should not matter. The fact that you have faith is what I believe in. As a politician, you cannot sit here and say, I'm only going to represent those who are Christians. Because the fact of the matter is, we don't live in that society where everyone is a Christian, so I have to only give help and aid to Christians. We don't live in a society where everybody is a Muslim, so I only give help and aid to those who are Muslims. If we did, then maybe our society wouldn't be a democracy. It'd be more like a dictatorship. The fact that it's a democracy, we represent everybody. We represent gays and lesbians. We represent African Americans, Caucasians, Native Americans, Hispanics. We represent Asian Americans. We represent the melting pot Middle Eastern Americans. We represent the melting pot of the world. We represent everybody. And this is why we're here. Greeks, Latinos, we represent them all. Every different creed. Catholics, Jews, Christians, Muslims. We represent young, old, middle age, 20s, 30s, 40s, the youth of America. And even we represent those who are not born. We represent everybody. So we cannot sit here and judge a person by their religion, or judge a person by the fact that he's a Muslim or a Christian, or the fact that he's young, he's not experienced enough, he hasn't been in the Senate enough, he hasn't been in the House enough. Those issues are irrelevant. So yes, it's an insult. It's an insult to not only Senator Obama and his faith, it's an insult to Muslims all over America and the world when you associate someone with their religion who's not even of their religion, and it's an insult when you make it seem like their religion is bad. Being a Muslim is not bad by any means. Muslims are just like Christians. They have a faith. They have a faith where they believe in God and they do godly things. Now, I'm not saying there are not some people who have taken advantage of the religion of Islam and have created and demonized the religion of Islam in the name of God by doing terrorist acts or ungodly acts in some ways. But we got to remember, people, one man's terrorist is another man's patriot. And at the end of the day, many people consider those who were fighting the Revolutionary War as terrorists. Europe would have considered us and our founding fathers as terrorists, as traitors, and if we would have lost that war, they would have been treated for treason because we were going against the grain. So let's be careful when we try to demonize the word Muslim or demonize the word Christian or try to demonize any other religious faith. We cannot do that. So at the end of the day, it's an insult, and we shouldn't be in the business of giving insults toward people. Judge a person by the character and not by the color of their skin, their religion, or their sex. I'm Hadari P.T. Brown, and This is my perspective.